Hola, how are you? Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the homework that was due February 12th, the written part specifically. And for that task, you had to introduce yourself and talk about your classes. I gave you some suggestions. Mention your name, where you are from, who your Spanish professor is, when you study, and how many students are in the course. Bien. So, in some cases, I was not able to evaluate, to assess that written activity because some of you were using I don't know, probably Google Translation or something like that, and it was totally impossible to evaluate what you learned from chapter 1 and chapter 2. Don't get confused. I'm expecting simple stuff, simple structure, simple sentences. So you just have to study the material and try to create short and simple sentences. For example, a possible way to complete this task is just by mentioning your name. Me llamo Marilyn Rivera, or mi nombre es Marilyn Rivera. That's sentence number 1. Sentence number 2, yo soy de, and then you mention your origin. Yo soy de Nueva York, yo soy de Puerto Rico, yo soy de Cuba, yo soy de Estados Unidos. That's sentence number 2. Sentence number 3. Mis clases son español, inglés, música, matemáticas, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Okay? And then, mi clase favorita es inglés, for example. Or mi clase favorita es español. Bien, that's sentence number 4. Mi clase es a las 3 de la tarde. Or if you're taking online classes, mi clase de español es, and then you say en línea. Okay? And finally, I can add another sentence. Hay 20 estudiantes en mi clase. Then you mention an amount of students in your Spanish class or in another class. Okay. Also, you can say when you study Spanish, and then you can say yo estudio español por la noche. Yo estudio español por la tarde. Yo estudio español por la mañana. O los fines de semana. And boom, there you have several sentences. And with those, well, you have accomplished the task. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay? Chao, hasta luego.